what's going on, everybody? And thanks for swinging by. Happy release day on the Megas. Topps Chrome Megas, of course, dropped today. As I mentioned, we did not pre-order any of these, but the Always Thinking Man, at the end of last week, I had to schedule an eye appointment, and so picked Tuesday or Wednesday. Decided to go Wednesday since I'd be to the bigger city, and was fortunate enough to find a few of these at Dick's on my way back, so wanted to get something out for you guys to get a peek at. Again, these are a little more expensive than the blasters. They're $70. You're gonna get, some different exclusives. You got the X-Fractors in these. As we know, the blasters have been very, very tough to find hits in. So let's see if the Megas offer a little better retail value, even at the higher price. So I'll just get all these open. If you guys wouldn't mind, while I'm doing that, the regular, jump down, hit that like button for me. If you're new here, thanks so much for swinging by. Consider subscribing if you would. And then as always, let's hit the bell so that we're notified when the new video does drop. Also, we want to mention Bags and his Whatnot stream. That's Singles with the Sign Guy every Saturday morning. Goes live about, 8 a.m. Central or a hair before. And then, of course, his shop is open at all times. He's got 900 cards in there now, growing by the week. So you can swing by there anytime and see if anything tickles your fancy. So if we got some time, let's get over and show Bags some Whatnot love. All right, guys, let's get into these. Try to keep it rolling. Let's look at the logistics. We got 6 packs, 7 cards per, so we got 42 total cards. Of course, I mentioned the exclusive X-Fractors that will be in the Megas. We'll try to find some good names of those. And then always on the hunt for those SSPs and trying to hit some ink, but avoid that really ass retail-only rookie list that they've given us. So here we go, guys. Topps Chrome Mega Boxes. These are the retail version. They are dropping the Fanatics version in a couple weeks, and we do have a few of those on pre-order, so we'll get you a peek at those. And we got a nice one right out the rip, Jacob Miz on the rookie card. Of course, we've mentioned a lot of times the amazing rookie class that's in these. So let's take a peek, see what we can find. Let's find a good X-Fractor. Our first one is going to be Addison Barger. So not the name we're looking for on the parallel, but ooh, looks like we got 2 X-Fractors. Another one we're not looking for, Zach Gallen. So we'll keep a pile of the X-Fractors just to see what kind of a list of them we have at the end, so we can kind of find out what to expect per Mega. Here we go. Try to keep this rolling. We got, I think, a little shiny rivals. There we go, Chase Burns. Add him to the pile of great rookies. Then we got a future stars of the Big Amish, Nick Kurtz. Ben Rice on our next X-Fractor. And then behind that, we got a Wrecking. So just one X-Fractor in this pack. We got the Shohei on the Wrecking Crew. Not sure I've seen that one yet. Not everybody's favorite insert, but I actually don't mind it at all. And anytime you grab a Shohei, it's a good thing. So set him on our to be sleeved later pile. Again, we got 3 Megas, so I'll try to keep it rolling for you. We'll try to keep the stage to numbered hits. And then our next X-Fractor, Jack Leiter. And behind that, Josh Naylor, Jacob Wilson. So not hitting the X-Fractors yet on the names. Looks like, I don't know, what do we got? 5, 6 of them so far? 5 maybe through 3 packs. We got 3 packs left, halfway through the first Mega here. Again, these are a higher price point, $70 on these, and then the Fanatics ones are going to be $85. So, hey, we got a light board. Tetsuya Mai, who is just sucking up the joint, had a little, brief stint of hope in the middle of the season. But our first ever light board, you can see behind him there. These are very short printed, so kind of considered a case hit. So very nice to see that. And there's the X-Fractor we want to see. Murakami, let's go. What a pack. And behind that, Luis Ariz, who is now a Philly and was just traded. So we'll take it. Murakami on the X-Fractor. Tatsuya Imai on the light board. Again, so much hope on this guy coming over this year, but man, he has just not showed up at all. But what a good pack. I think we'll go ahead and sleeve up the X-Fractor Murakami and stage him. Get into our last 2 packs. Let's go. Couple on the stage. We'll take it. Let's fill it up. First light board that I've seen. We opened the jumbo, the hobby, and then a bunch of retail, and that's the first one that I've come across. So we got a 91 on Bubba Chandler. Behind that, we got CJ Abrams. Speaking of guys that will be in the MVP discussions, guys just killing it all year. And that's the refractor. And then we got Will Banfield on the X-Fractor. There's Miz on the big ticket, and Gavin Williams. And last pack of the first Mega. We'll try to keep it rolling here. Looks like we're going to have another couple X-Fractors here. So, oops, I already forgot to take one out. Put old Will on the pile. Here we go. There's CJ again, Salvi Perez, and we got Ozzie Smith on the Rivals card. Very sharp. Again, the away in the retail. But I still think they do always have their corresponding jerseys on. It seems like all the aways do have the away jerseys. Then we got Tanner Bybee on the X-Fractor. Oh, that would have been a cool JJ. Nathan Church on the second one. So, real quick tally. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 X-Fractors, and I was going to say it's probably 10 because I missed one. So I did miss one here. So we got 10 X-Fractors per box, so not bad on the amount of darts. Be nice to find a buyback or two in that version. Give you the $40 version versus the 20. Again, we're looking for Shohei's and Jordans at the moment. They're both actually pretty, pretty high favorites at the time, or at the moment, but things can change. I know a lot of people are scared on Shohei, how much he's going to pitch down the stretch, but it doesn't matter, I don't think. Even if he doesn't pitch anymore, the way he hits, the way he'll finish, I think he'll be a lock, but you just never know. Things happen. Here we go. Mega box number 2. There we got Aaron Judge on the 1991, Max Fried on the X-Fractor, and Cody Freeman. Again, we'll set that pile to the side. We'll start a new one just to kind of verify that we do get 10 per. All right, here we go, guys. Let's find our first numbered card. A couple more X-Fractors here. And that's going to be Vladdy. And we got Ketel Marte on the Wrecking Crew card. All right. Here we go. Scooble. Zach Wheeler Refractor. Then we got Joey Ortiz on the X-Fractor and Roldis. So not, we did hit the Murakami, no complaints, but that's about the only notable X-Fractor that we've hit so far. So let's see if we can't add one or two to the list here. Let's find some color. Man, that looks like a little gold, but it's probably one of those Perspectives cards, I think you call them. Yep, and that's going to be Jeter on the Perspectives. Very sweet cards. Oh, we do got a number. Was that Benj? We got an X-Fractor color. Carson Benj, let's get it. That is 002 out of 199. Definitely the best card. So the colored X-Fractor, very awesome. Behind that, we got a Roki. So 3 X-Fractors in this one, and then Drake Baldwin Cup card. So very nice. Carson Benj, card looks good. Looks nice and centered. Of course, Benj is one of the rookie chases. One of my favorite rookies, actually, in the game. He's just kind of was thrown to the fire to start the season. Had his ups and downs, but he, did enough to hang around, and he's just an all-around stat stuffer. So very nice. Carson Benj, X-Fractor, Aqua to 199. 2 packs left in Mega number 2. Very nice little stage. Had that light board been a big name, this would have been a ginormous win. So, early impressions with these added X-Fractors, depending on how collectible they are, but there's another nice one. Let's go, Connor. And then a Shohei on the big ticket. I think these are all just refractory. Very nice. And then a Jonah Tong. So we'll take that Connor all day. He's going on my stage. That one is a little OC right to left. But another good X-Fractor. So as I was saying, getting 10 of these per box, in a blaster, you're going to find the, occasional ray wave, but I don't know that anything's guaranteed. And I personally like the X-Fractors better, but I don't know. I might throw the extra 30 bucks at these. You know, you're getting an extra 14 cards. You know, all subjective. Very little, tiny sample size here. There's Manny on the Rivals. Mike Trout, 91. Adolis Garcia on the X-Fractor. And then Jacob Melton on the second X-Fractor. All right, and that's it for Mega Box number 2. Let's just clear our stack of X-Fractors. Get into the last one, you guys. Appreciate you hanging with me. Let me know if you guys are able to get out into the wild and grab some of these. Are you going to wait for the Fanatics ones? How do you like the X-Fractors compared to the, you know, the Ray Waves? All right, let's finish with a bang, guys. So far, kind of a case hit, light board, and that colored Benj X-Fractor. Very awesome. Let's see if we can get one more numbered card in this last box. There's Dalton Varsho and Chandler Simpson on our 2 X-Fractors. Pretty quiet pack there. Maybe a big one's cooking. Here we go. On Friday, we'll get back into the second little part of our blaster battle with 2 of these blasters of the Chrome against the some 26 Bowman. So we'll finish the week with that fun little duel. And we got Edwin Diaz on the X-Fractor and PCA on the big ticket. I'm not sure if you can get, you know, X-Fractors on the inserts as well. Have not seen any of this opened really yet, so to be determined. Let's see what we can find, guys. What do we got here? A past and present. Felix and Luis Castillo. Unfortunately, that Luis Castillo graces that card, but very cool. I like these past and presents. They're not super easy to hit, but, you know, don't have any crazy value. Here's James Wood. Man, unfortunately, he went down with an oblique yesterday, so hopefully, those are scary. So hopefully he is not on the IL for long, because, man, speaking of MVP race, he's right there. We got Cade Horton on the other X-Fractor, the Cup card, and Valera to end it. All right, guys, last 3 packs. What are you thinking? All right, no color, just a couple X-Fractors. Here we go, Dylan Cruz, Christian Campbell. There's a Connor Refractor, we'll take that, very nice. Xavier Edwards X-Fractor and Zach Wheeler X-Fractor. So I'm gonna sleeve up that Connor, and you know what? Let's make a nice full stage, so put this Refractor up there. Refractors are pretty collectible cards. People do like them. And that's a sharp one too. Looks really, really nice. Last 2, guys. Again, appreciate you guys taking some time to check these out. Hope everybody's having a great hump day. We got another X-Fractor, no color. One pack left. We're gonna find something yet. I can feel it. Oh, Shohei would have been nice. There's Mookie. Then we got Trout on the Wrecking Crew and Peyton Tolley. And last pack, here we go. Can we find some magic? It's been a successful rip. Again, you know, a couple $100 worth, you know, of retail here. Obviously, we don't have that sitting on the stage, but some real nice hits and I think some secret value in some of these X-Fractors as well. So last pack, don't see any color, just the 1 numbered card in the 3 boxes. There's Adolis. Our last 2 X-Fractors are Acuna, and let's end on a good one. Austin Hayes. We got a couple more White Sox, but not the ones we're looking for. And then Nando to end it. So that's a wrap, guys. 3 mega boxes. So as you can see, we got 3 of them on the stage of the better X-Fractor hits. You're going to get a stack like that of X-Fractors, so a lot of nice darts to throw at, you know, a parallel that's got a little bit higher value than the base. And then, you know, of course, the chance just to find the diamond in the rough. We found that light board. Missed on the name, but still a great dart and some great, like I said, the Murakami and the Connor, great X-Fractors. The Benj, I love Benj to hit him on the color to 199, and a Connor Refractor. I think it's a solid rip. So let me know what you guys think, you guys. I appreciate you swinging by. Have a great, blessed rest of the day, and we'll see you Friday on the next video. Peace.